that top 8, so has been rocking it out with the Palutena. It's actually interesting. I didn't even think about this to bring up Skilly, who used to play that Palutena. So
sure.
Skittles may be very well versed in that matchup, but
there's a lot of history in the Jordan household with Kansas, and characters like the Lynx and the Villagers and what have you. MJG, of course, was a big inspiration for Skillinger back in the day. And then MJG, of course, being one of the best, I believe, the best Toon Link in Super Smash Brothers Brawl, and then one of the best ones in Smash 4. And now here we are. We have Skittles playing Young Link, and then the Palutena. So I mean, there's a lot of lore in the Jordan cinematic universe. But here we are right now. We got to talk about this movie here ahead of us. Atreus and Skittles throwing down right here in a big way. Atreus off to a slightly cold start, but definitely has the right game plan in hand. Characters like Palutena and Center, where that down tilt in the corner as you're hanging out off stage, kind of be the bane of your existence if you're playing a Hyrule character.
Exactly, yeah, and that's one of the common weaknesses between those characters is that this ledge trapping scenario is always a little bit tough. But if Skittles plays fast enough, it seems like he can kind of just skip that entire step if Atreus is not set up.
Yeah, no doubt about that. So you can see here just a bit of a colder start. Both sides really feeling each other out. We're hitting those dark red percents here. Nice, that should be enough to do it. Bow and arrow, got to watch yourself in the corner. Young Link kind of cut from a slightly different cloth when it comes to projectiles and how they interact with their combo strings. I don't know if any character can actually do it like Young Link with how quick bow and arrow comes out and then what you get off of just that one little hit. Yeah. Oh my goodness, frame 5 on the Nair though. We off stage with it. What's up?
Indeed, but Skittles, I thought that bomb would be his saving grace, but it was actually his detriment. Loses the stock there off the side. Great edge guard from Atreus to put himself back in the even Steven territory.
Right. Oh, yeah, and right now starting to pull ahead here in the corner. There's that, like I was saying, that down tilt. You got to watch yourself on the way back up. That move just is large and is in charge, and it hangs off stage for quite some time. Okay, struggling on the landing options. Got to remember, too, you can't down air Palutena's up air if I'm not mistaken. So, you definitely lose that option on the way down. And there's going to be times, too, where you're going to get kind of Nair happy. I mean, this is Palutena, and definitely Young Link Nair is certainly a part of your resume, your repertoire, if you will. But, you got to watch your options on the way down.
Yep. You don't want to get caught out like that. Palutena loves it when players start playing a very, very froggy. They're very good at catching jump, especially on these stubbier characters.
Yes.
I, for one, know for sure from personal experience.
Yeah. Playing Mario, great character when he's working, but when he's not working, he's in some trouble. Okay, and the Skittles are definitely in some trouble right here. Some very scary waters. That back air, of course, right up underneath the white part of the Pokeball. I mean, it's going to be a wall built up. If you try to approach a short hop fair near back, air is going to stuff you out down tilt. Not in the corner. Yeah. Of course, so intangible, but not for long. Not as much time to hang out as some of the other sets that Skittles probably used to.
Ooh. Yeah, that was a great parry from Skittles, but no punish on that up tilt. Man, Atreus got away with murder there and is looking to take the stock.
Yeah, had to throw a bomb. Unfortunately, that was going to be a rough spot to be in, and losing the stock for it. Atreus right now very comfortable in this matchup, it seems. Feels like, Skittles just kind of doing what Atreus wants them to do. So always answering back as opposed to kind of controlling where this match is going to go. Nice. There's the upper. Probably going to be another one. Yes. We're just building up quick. 53%. Back air, though. This match, can even out very quickly.
Yeah, and I was speaking about it earlier. Atreus did pull out the Young Link, so he's not only familiar with both sides of this matchup, so I can see him already trying to punish Young Link's weaknesses. It is very hard to scope them out, especially if you don't play the character, but Atreus has that inherent advantage.
Yeah, no doubt. Again, you just go from playing a character that's very fast and very nimble to a character who, she's quick in her own certain specials type of way, but just trying to find those nooks and those crannies, those small blind spots and, the frames between Young Link's moves, because I feel like he's never not attacking.
Exactly.
Really make all the difference. I think Atreus is doing a really good job of that. Again, frame 5 on the Nair, but this time, doing it a little out of place, eating that grounded up being. What comes after that? Probably up air, back air.
Yep. That damage is starting to slowly pile on. You mentioned it, Rod. We've got a little bit of a cold set, but now things are starting to heat up.
Yes, they are. Both of these two players on fire right now. Back throw? No, actually just running up, probably waiting out the option, anticipating short hop fair or probably back air, of course. Intangibility of that shield paying off in a big way for Atreus, but we'll see for how much longer. Explosive flame, stopping the corner control. Oh, love that dare on shield.
Man, Skittles is playing so disciplined around Atreus' shield now. Started to respect that Nair out of shield.
No way.
The explosive flame and got the bomb. Oh, okay. I thought it blew up in his hands, but luckily not going to lose the stock in a tragic way here. Got a last stock scenario, Rod. The next big hit wins.
That's right. Skittles certainly looking for it. Knowing back air is going to be kind of Atreus is calling here. Back here, and of course, dash attack, these intangible options, trying to just stop Young Link, Young Link from moving. So, looking to really set something up right now. Auto reticle forcing him back. Nothing off the explosive flame. Really just trying to pin him down in the corner. And then nice rolled out haphazardly and paid the price for it.
That was beautiful, Rod. Atreus slowly but surely pushed Skittles back into a corner until his options were limited and found that fair. You know, not really known for KOing, but when you get him to a high enough percent, anything will do the job.
Anything will definitely do the job, especially when you're kind of controlling the narrative of the match too. You know, again, Young Link is a character, very, very wily, very squirrely character. You know, can kind of be everywhere at once, and wherever they can't be, they have projectiles to, you know, make up that terrain. But you know, you have a character like Palutena where she just kind of beats you down and then kind of kicks you while you're down. She's just kind of like a bully. And I'm not saying that Young Link is the better or the worst character or whatever, you know, in comparison to Palutena, but she just kind of pins some of your options down, and then she can reflect. She has dash attack, she has back. I mean, she's just a tall order for a character like Young Link.
Yeah, it's just like you see it in other matchups that Palutena does really well, and she just kind of pins down characters and puts them in scenarios where they feel like they have no options. But that's the mark of a pretty decent character.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Okay, nice. Gonna hit the grappling hook back to the stage. Love that. Nice. And that's smooth. Gonna go for the grounded up B, then trying to mix it up ever so slightly due to the platform being there. Using the boomerang to maybe extend something ever so slightly, but certainly something to keep in the back of your mind if you're Atreus. Yeah. It gets spooky on these platforms. Ooh, another one.
Oh, yeah, we were slowly taking the ladder up there, but Atreus gets out of dodge and saves his stock here at 99%. We can see that we're constantly getting to these deep red percents between these two.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, again, I think that's just the mark of two very neutral-heavy, you know, type of players.
Yeah, it's very obvious because they both kind of get neutral wins. They do their damage and they kind of get out. They're not trying to overcommit or overplay their hand. Those big haymakers are really saved for when they have a great read on your movement.
Oh, and haymakers are certainly starting to come out. Now he's going to go for the one hit on the back air into up tilt. I believe both Young Link and Adult Link both share that combo. Of course, Young Link's being a little bit more potent, given the right sort of setup there. So great stuff. Of course, forward air in the corner is also something to keep in mind too, especially as you're trying to forward air your way back onto stage or nair with Palutena. You do hit a certain type of percent where trading is not in your favor anymore.
Oh, yes, indeed. And it's starting to kind of pile on here because this is what happens when you lose to these neutral combo machines. You know, when you lose that first stock, the extra credit starts to build and things really, the pressure gets on. You know, and Atreus, he's been in these positions before. He just has to kind of lock in and kind of get this stock, get this equalizer before things get too hairy.
That's right. Things definitely start to spiral out of control right there. Smart trying to stuff out the boomerang. Understanding, you know, he's at a safe enough position right there to go for the boomerang, but also if it hits, still quick enough on foot to get there and go for a setup. Smart to put the explosive flame out and just meet it heads on, but none of the matter right there. No explosive flame needed. Able to even up these stocks. There's forward air. Talk about haymakers in the corner. It's looking good.
Oh, yeah, and barely living that one. Excellent DI for Atreus. You always want to kind of put yourself in that corner, gives you the highest chance of living. Just simple geometry, my friends. But Atreus may not be living for way too much longer here. Another corner scenario, the dash attack.
Okay, this is where you start to hit some of the more unspoken parts right here in Young Link's, toolkit. Good lord. Got all three of the links on my mind. The fourth one if you count Mink. But yeah, you know, you just start to hit some of these percents where, you know, dash attack's not getting it done, forwarder's not getting it done. You know, you really start to show your hand, and I think that's something that kind of comes back to bite Young Link at times. But right now, all that said, Skittles with a very comfortable lead. There's the down throw, boom, back air.
Yeah, but that seems to be all that Atreus was able to get here as things are now starting to rack up, and Skittles is sitting at 29%, completely lapping Atreus here. Just needs one more opening and things will get even worse.
That's right. There's the dash attack, looking just to nickel and dime their way right here into a dub. Love that. These up airs kind of their calling in this matchup, you know, stopping them from nairing on the way down and down airing for sure. Nothing off the F smash. Trying to lock them down here, and yes, the safety and the utility of that nair.
Another uncharacteristic haymaker from Atreus, but it was right on the money.
Love that right there. Atreus said, I got the quarter control on lock. No back air and dash attack needed. It's going to be the S smash that gets it done. One of the more unconventional options, I think, in Palutena's toolkit. Frame 5 nair. What's up? Another forward air. And yeah, every time, I love the coverage on up air. I know you're going to try to land with the nair or forward air. I'm going to meet you halfway with this.
Yes, and the footstool bomb to get out of the corner. This is exactly what Skittles is doing. He's playing around that weakness in the corner by just making that scenario so fast, making Atreus have to think quick on his feet.
That's right. Nothing off the down to, oh my, down to, and then was still able to spot dodge in the time, okay? Your character is fast, but it ain't Youngling fast, okay? We'll put it that way. Right now, we're hitting some of the more spookier parts of bracket. Down tilt, caught you hanging out at the ledge. Oh my goodness, able to actually, oh my goodness, talk about situational awareness. Was able to air dodge through explosive flame, which is something that a lot of players still struggle to do, even at this current state of Ultimate, but was able to get down there and use. People say Palutena's counter is lackluster. I ain't seeing it. Yeah. I ain't seeing it, Big M.
Man, Rod, that was a checkmate scenario if I've ever seen it. Like you said, sniped out that air dodge by putting that explosive flame in the perfect position, and then the counter just to clean it all up. Like you said, situational awareness is the key to victory here. Skittles looking uninterested as he is like ready to put on this reverse 30-30 because I know that boy has it, the gumption and the gall in him to do it.
That's right. I mean, we've seen it time and time again, and if there's ever a time to lock in, it's most certainly now. There's the down throw, of course. I love Skittles, of course, their gameplay with these platforms in and around them, up underneath them, you name them, okay? When you get hit with something, if that platform is involved, I'm about to get everything and then some. So right now, using the Zair right there just to kind of poke. Nickel and dime their way in. Nothing off the forwarder, though, but message certainly sent. I'm holding forward this match, just in case you didn't know.
Yes, and that is one thing I do like to see Skittles using that Zair a little bit more. I know he is on top of it whenever he's using literally every single move in Youngling's pit.
Barack. Skittles right now is cooking, making this man taste the rainbow.
Exactly.
My God.
All freaking 16 flavors.
Man, it's getting kind of crazy right now. Okay, catching him on the swing back. So this is something I'm actually starting to like a little bit more from Atreus' gameplay. You know, we've seen it once at the tail end of that last match, using explosive flame right when they know Boomerang's getting ready to come out because there's a chance it's going to come out every so many seconds. And then, you know, stuffing that out. But now this time, seeing it a little bit more in their face. I know you think you're going to mix me with bow and arrow and Boomerang in my face, but no, I'm actually just going to dash attack every time I see you cock back.
Yeah, exactly. A very great way to put it. And speaking of putting it down, Atreus is up a stock here. That up air was very good, and unfortunately Skittles' up air does not have as much power.
No, it doesn't have that punch to it that, you know, Adult Link has, but you still need to proceed with caution, of course. A move that you can't really air dodge through. It's one of those moves where it lasts so long and it's disjointed. You just kind of have to try to get out of harm's way. Atreus, unfortunately, just kind of caught in a weird spot there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Skittles is just playing so nasty around Atreus' shield, but now we have the shield discipline in lock, and Atreus is living in these scenarios that many would fall.
Oh, my goodness. Another counter there that time, and not getting anything off it, but another up air on the coverage. Love that. Just, again, every time he sees him get on that platform, if he's too high and I can get back down to solid ground before you, I'm on my way back up with the up air. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Stage bottom there. The teleport actually bouncing off the side of PS2 there.
Okay, double up tilt, nice. Love that. Reading which way they're going to air dodge. And a nice frame trap to put that nair out just in case they landed in front of them, but knew that they would try to air dodge on the opposite side. It's a very, very smooth gameplay. Explosive flame and cooking up this little boy right now. Can we get another one? Whoa, hold up a minute.
Oh, yeah, tech scenario. Atreus gets out of dodge and luckily is still surviving, but a nice chain grab.
That's right. Buttons are getting pressed right here, both of these two. Nice Z-drop on the bomb. Wow. Oh, and I like that. Looking to start off with the nair. I believe Atreus was probably anticipating the forward air, but were you anticipating the up air? It's looking good right now.
Yes, Skittles is starting to spice it up and getting past these counters. Hey, Rod, hey, remember when we were talking about how bad Palutena's counter is? It's starting to get counterplayed here, and Atreus needs to find something out.
But you know what, though? More than anything else, I love that Atreus is keeping that sort of narrative. Yes. You know, just, again, let me not let you get comfortable. Just know a counter is present every time I find you off stage. Don't let up even for a second, even if it ain't working. Yes, double nair. Nice, triple, nice. Double nair right into the up air. That the C-stick is getting pressed, bruh.
Yeah.
Every aerial is getting used right now.
Yes, indeed. These players are pulling every single stop out to either put away the set or Skittles to try to put his name on the board. This is a very important game 3, and whoever wins it, I think will have a very, very big anticipation of the next game or potentially putting the set away.
No doubt about that. Again, it could be a momentum shifter right here. Just depends on how it's all going to shake out. Short hop forwarder out the corner, understanding the potency of Boomerang and bow and arrow. Probably not want to deal with that anymore. Then you also have the safety of Toon Link's nair, which is minus something ridiculous. A very, very safe option. Okay, not a lot of gaps in these strings. Of course, Palutena, you know, just looking to find that one opening. Got you in the corner early on the forwarder, and the explosive flame on the cover, still caught in the corner. Oh, we're going to another game. Damn.
Yeah, this set is still going on, Rod. Skittles finds the forward air and puts his name on the board. I'm very excited to see this set continue on as these players are really starting to heat up.
Yeah, they're definitely starting to cook right here. And this is, you know, what we talked about before. You know, a lot of these players are certainly on their young player arc, you know, protagonist arc, where, you know, you see the emotion on their sleeves. But these two right here, very battle-tested, very poised to be two young players at their age. This is seed number 2 right here. Atreus coming all the way in from California. No stranger to this terrain. About to certainly bring us the pain here in this next game. Let's go ahead and get it. Sweet spot number 8. Let's lock in. Okay.
If you are just tuning in, this is insane top 8 action. We got Skittles versus Atreus. Rod said it best. You know, Atreus, that second seed, he did not come this so long of a way to Kansas just to lose here.
Okay, wait, I misspoke. Coming in from Minnesota. I believe it said California before, but coming in from Minnesota, that's my bad, y'all. But yes, no, I mean, no matter how which way we spin it, you know, it's still a dub for the Midwest, and it's certainly looking like a W for Atreus right here with how this game is starting off. F smash, again, the second one we've seen in this set, mind you, a move that a lot of people say doesn't really have a lot of use in her toolkit. The moves are getting used today.
Oh yeah. I mean, you have a powerful move with that much range, it's going to always get some usage, especially in those big punish scenarios, and we even got a reflect coming out here.
Yeah, I mean, it's looking like a Sakurai Presents right here, man. This is a full-on display of everything Palutena can do. And this time holding forward a lot more. Again, a lot of utility in that frame 5 there. I'm just holding forward multi-hitting options. If I catch you anywhere in that bubble, it's going to lock you down, and I should be able to get another aerial depending on the percent. Good Lord, this little light of mine.
Man, it is shining, Rod, and all the smash attacks are coming out. We just need a little bit of a down smash here to complete the trio.
Okay. Bow and arrow right now, just trying to figure something out here in fast. I love that. Bow and arrow kind of stops the opponent from moving around at times. You definitely don't want to eat that. You don't want to get hit by it. You don't want to be holding shield too long. So it kind of forces you to stand just a little bit more stationary. Wait a minute. No, that's, oh my goodness. Get it out of here. I'm intangible, bro.
Yeah, perfect use of that dash attack shield, but didn't quite get the burst range to the KO. And Skittles with the bomb juggling there. A little bit of fanatic there.
That's right. The circus is in town. The way I juggle these bombs. Wait a minute. Back air, though. Okay, closing it out in the corner. Final stock right here on Skittles' behalf. Gonna have to figure it out in fast. These uppers getting busy. You ain't the only one that can extend on these platforms. Grounded up B. Okay. Oh my God. Now that the platform actually messed it up that time. No back air. Oh my God.
That was close there, Rod. But Skittles is hanging on for dear life here. You know, he's doing a lot of great plays, but it's just Atreus knows where to play the young Link's weaknesses and has been punishing them greatly.
That's right. Listen, get these stocks taking another backer. Again, you're just on the way down with a lot of aerials. I'm just meeting you halfway and stuff you out off the backboard, though. We're vibing. I'm coming back. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. 131%. I have seen some crazy comebacks in my time, but can Skittles pull this off? Is the real question.
Oh, my goodness. It's the back air, and this is where Skittles plays his game, but messes up on that up end. The shield. Double trouble. Atreus puts away the set with a 3-1 victory.
Very smooth right there on Atreus to try to douse those flames before they even get started. Again, I have watched, had the pleasure of watching Skittles grow